Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it is Wednesday, October 18th, which means it's time for another Pokemon news update thingy here on the channel. Of course, as always, first thing I'm going to mention is I got myself a couple of booster packs I'll be opening up. We've got Primal Clash and the base set of Sun and Moon, so I'll be opening up these towards the end of the video. And as always, you guys have a chance to win one of the code cards for Pokemon TCG Online that I'll be getting when I pull these cards out of these packs towards the end of the video by participating in the question of the day, which I'll give you towards the end as I open those up. Now, speaking of which, question of the day, we actually didn't have any responses to last week's question of the day, which does mean that these two code cards right here from last week are just going to go into the collection for cards given out, or codes given out in the Pokemon TCG Online videos. So, you still have a chance to get these codes. Eventually, they're going into the listing, the database, so to speak, you know, the backlog, essentially. So, those cards are still going to be available at some point. Just stay tuned for those Pokemon TCG Online videos as we get them out here on the channel, assuming I can put the time in to actually build decks and record those. Anyway, I guess there's not much more to mention except for, well, I guess before we get to the official news of Pokemon, I can say how the next few days might be a little bit staggered uploads. I was going to have stuff ready to roll for today pretty early, but I forgot. I had a doctor's appointment today. So it wasn't anything serious. I'm not dying, I don't think, but just basic checkup, and it kind of threw a monkey wrench into the plans. So I do want to have this news update on time, which it should be. Of course, if you're watching this, you'll know if it is or if it isn't on time. But I will have another Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness video today. If it's on time, cool. If not, you'll see it later on in the day, but it'll still get up there. I do want to have an episode for tomorrow and one on Friday as well, but at some point I want to try to splice in and toss in a Pokemon TCG Online video. And then, of course, my plan is I've got the weekend wide open after our Crimson Invasion pre-release at Heroes Beacon, the new Pokemon set of the new card set of Pokemon TCG. I'm going to be recording that, but live streaming I'm planning to do on Saturday and Sunday evening. So Saturday I'm thinking we'll do the Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battling. Sunday we'll do the Pokemon TCG Online. So if you guys are interested in some live interaction with the professor on either of those two nights, come on back to the channel. Not sure exactly what time, but I'm going to aim for about, I don't know, let's say maybe about 7 p.m. Atlantic time. Somewhere around there, and I'm probably going to go for about 2 hours each night just to see how many cool battles we can get in and how many chances you guys out there have a chance to shine on the channel. So that is the tentative plan for the week for the channel. Now let's get to the official news from the world of Pokemon at large. The biggest thing to mention, they're giving away a special Pokemon. It is going to be a shiny Silvally. Or was it Silvally? I don't know. I like Silvally because it sounds like Hill Valley from Back to the Future, and I'm a fan of that series. So, shiny Silvally is going to be available. Now, how do you get this thing? Well, according to the news, looks like you go to GameStop and EB Games. I like how they mentioned that now. Cheese Dibble the Cat did point out that the Marshadow I mentioned last week, the codes are available at EB Games here in Canada, as I expected they would have been, but now they are mentioning EB Games on the news updates here on the Pokemon.com site, so good to see that. So what does it say here? It gets the RKS system ability, of course, so you give it a certain, memory item, and it can change its typing, plus its multi-attack becomes a certain typing as well based on the item. Wait, does it change Silvally's type? Or is it just the attack that changes? I honestly don't know. I think it's just the attack, but feel free to correct me in the comments down below. Alright, so it says this code is available from October 23rd until November 13th, so you have, what would that be? About 3 weeks to pick this up from GameStop or EB Games, and you have to enter the code by February 13th of next year, so you still got plenty of time to enter it. Just make sure you pick up this code. I might see, I don't want to change the rulings kind of thing, but if I can get myself a second code somehow, I might see if I can give one out on the channel. We'll see what happens. I don't want to what'd you call it? I don't want to take more than I am entitled to, though, and folks that show up in-store should have first come, first served dibs on the code, so if by some miraculous happenstance I get a second code, I'll definitely want to give that out to you folks out there. So, that is something to pick up pretty soon, starting on October 23rd. Next up, the Pikachu Ash Hat Collection continues. The distribution is going on. Right now, you can pick up the Pikachu wearing Ash's hat from the Kalos region. What did he wear in Unova? Was that the last week one? I think it was, with like, I think the white hat with the blue Pokeball symbol. This one is the red hat with the sort of like half circle and, well, what would you call it? Arc and circle symbol for, looks like the Pokeball kind of thing. So you can pick this up by going to your mystery gift in Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon from the main menu. I meant to say, I was going to say main screen, but I caught myself mid-word. Main menu. Just go there, go to mystery gift, and get via code. Connect to the internet, of course, and the code, as always, is Pikachu20, as you can see here. So enter that code, get yourself the Kalos Hat Pikachu, which actually, interestingly enough, has different attacks. Now, first of all, you do have to get this, what is it? Enter it between October 17th, which is today, I believe. No, that was yesterday, so as of yesterday, up until the 23rd of October, you can get this hat. Now, I believe there's one more Pikachu coming with the, would it be, I guess, the Alola cap. I don't even remember what that looks like. I haven't watched the anime. I really should, because people are saying that the anime style, the art style, is a different studio now. It looks really different. Some people aren't happy with how it's different. I like when things are different. I don't care, really. As long as the story is still there, that's what's important. Actually, I have seen some episodes of this. I remember watching 2 eggs hatch. One was Alolan Vulpix, and one was regular, like Kalos Vulpix, or Kanto Vulpix, or I guess Kalos. Everywhere else, non-Alola Vulpix. How about that? Anyway, so this Pikachu is at level 17, so it has leveled up along the time. And it still has, of course, the hardy nature. It is male static ability. The moves are Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, Iron Tail, and instead of Volt Tackle, this Pikachu has Electro Ball. I wonder why they changed that, because normally Volt Tackle is a move you can only get when you breed a Pikachu, I guess female, holding Light Ball, and the Pichu that is born hatches knowing Volt Tackle. Of course, nowadays in the Alola region, there's somebody in, what is the name of Olivia's town? I couldn't remember it last time. I'm not going to remember it again this time. I know it's on Akala Island. Is it Coney? The southernmost city, basically. There's someone there towards the lighthouse area that can teach any Pikachu Volt Tackle, which is pretty cool, because that is also how you get the Catastrophe Pika attack for the Picanium Z. So that is a chance to get yourself a nice Ash-hatted Pikachu. Next thing to mention is from the Pokemon TCG set, or side of news, I guess. Charizard-GX comes now in a premium collection. What you see here, you get a lot of stuff. Let me zoom in to make sure I can read all this off properly. It is the same Charizard-GX that is currently available, except it is the promo art, I believe it is. I think it's full art, actually, too, if you take a look at the picture. So, yeah, you get one full art foil promo card of Charizard-GX. You get the, is there an oversized card? I don't see if there's an oversized. Yes, there is. Okay, a full art oversized Charizard-GX. You also get a foil promo Charmeleon and foil promo Charmander and Charmeleon. The entire family. You can evolve those up. If you get a rare candy, though, ignore Charmeleon, even though it looks pretty cool. You also get a collector's pin for Charizard. You get 6 Pokemon TCG booster packs. You get a special Charizard coin flip. I was going to say coin flip die. No, it's an actual coin. Get the Charizard coin in this collection as well. You also get a code card to unlock these promo cards, as well as I would expect card sleeves in a deck box in Pokemon TCG Online. So if you like Charizard, you like Charizard-GX, you like burning 10 cards of the opponent's deck off in one go, once per game, you can get this Charizard-GX and do just that. The only other thing I think there is to mention is the special feature thing going on in Pokemon Go. So starting as of, I'm not quite sure when, but there's a special Pokemon Go AR photo contest. Don't know if I said that right. But basically, this kind of, my nose is itchy by the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm excessively scratchy. So every time I'm playing Pokemon Go, I like to use the camera mode or AR mode, augmented reality, to do my captures. I also like to take photos of Pokemon in certain real-life settings as well. People have been on my case saying, you know, it's easier to catch Pokemon when they're not in AR mode, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't care. I like seeing the real-world background behind them, so it's my preference. Just get off my back about it. Not that I'm really upset. I don't care. You guys don't want to use the AR mode? More power to you. I just like it myself, personal preference. So, all this being said, this kind of leads into how I might be decent in this kind of a contest, except for one little factor. You have to do, what is it, if your AR photo is selected as one of the top 10 submissions, you get a Pokemon Go prize pack, which has a Pokemon Go Plus, you get a poster autographed by the Pokemon Go team, you also get wireless Bluetooth earbuds. It's kind of decent. You have until October 25th to submit your best AR photos, so share it on Instagram and use the hashtag Pokemon Go Contest. and they'll be tagged, of course. They're going to check the best 10 submissions for Pokemon photos, and you're good to go. The one reason I can't really participate, I ain't got no Instagram. Should I start one? I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Should I do an Instagram? I could just put a bunch of my Pokemon Go photos at random on that, I guess. I wouldn't know what else to put on Instagram. Maybe just whatever photos I'm posting to Twitter as well, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, could be something that I start. Maybe my Instagram picks up from there. So, I kind of am interested. I'm probably going to go through my photos in between now and the next couple days or so, just to see, are there anything that I find really special and noteworthy that I want to sort of make, a mention of kind of thing? I'll see. But I do believe that is all there is to mention as far as news goes. There was also a recent trailer for Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon revealed. I don't think there's too much more to mention that we haven't seen already. I could have reviewed it before I started recording, but I didn't think to do that. So what we're going to do then is call it a day for news recapping, and let us now jump in, see what I get out of these 2 booster packs. And again, you guys have a chance to win the code card for Pokemon TCG Online as I open these packs up by answering the question of the day. And my question of the day would be, it was sort of off the top of my head as I started recording this, it just popped in here. What is your favorite Halloween costume? Just leave that in an answer down below or in a comment down below. Use hashtag QOTD in your comment as well so I can do a little search if there's too many comments and stuff. And 2 lucky winners will be chosen at random to win one of these code cards I'll be pulling out in just a moment. So when I say, what is your favorite costume? Any sort of thing, applies. It can be something that you have worn in the past before, something that you would like to wear at some point if you could ever put it together, or just imagination, let it run wild, whatever kind of costume you would love to wear, or costume you've seen somebody else wear that you think is amazing as well. Doesn't have to be yourself. So whichever costume is your favorite, could even be like a superhero costume, like something that someone from a comic book has. Just let me know what your favorite costume is, and we'll just go from there. Make sure you use the hashtag QOTD for your chance to win one of these code cards. So the top is snipped open. Let's grab the code card. Make sure you answer the question this time, or else these codes just get tossed away into the list of codes to give out in Pokemon TCG Online. I don't want to take these codes away from you guys, Alright, so start with the common cards as always. We're going to lead off with a Bunnelby. We've got Clamperl. Next is a Staryu. Spheal. Look at all the water types. And Volbeat. Uncommon start with a Kakuna. Magcargo. Next is Nidoqueen. Interesting as Stage 2 is an uncommon card, but that's pretty cool. Reverse foil is Kakuna, we just saw. And the rare is Flagon. I like Flagon. Nice foil background there. It's actually got a pretty cool ability, too. Once during your turn, you may choose either player. That player shuffles their hand into the deck and draws 4 cards. So it's almost like Red Card, but it could be either player. I used that in a deck recently, didn't I? Something about, what was it? I think it was like I was trying to use the, what was that Pokemon? Yanmega, I believe. If you have 4 cards exactly in hand, you could do damage. You could use the attack without any energy attached. So that would help you with that. Also, if you already have 4 cards in hand, you can use this on the opponent to shuffle their massive hand away. Just get 4 cards. Little idea there, strategy-wise, for you guys, if you want to try to make use of that. But now let's get into the current series of Sun and Moon and see what this pack has in store for us. See if I can remember that little card trick to get the energy out as well. Alright, this code off to the side as well, for you guys to have a chance to win that. So, uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. I believe that's the energy. So let's put that on the top. Rare reverse foil. I think we might have this. Is this the energy? It is the fairy energy. Not bad. Should be common cards next. We've got a Lillipup. We've got Bounsweet. It's cordial. We have Dewpider. Marini. Stuffle. And that is all the common cards, I believe. Should be uncommon next. No, we got... It is uncommon. Okay, Rainbow Energy. Next is a Krokorok. Irwin right there, everybody. We got with innards out. Blah. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, which is, it's full HP actually. Reverse foil, Growlithe. I just hatched one of you guys today in Pokemon Go. And rare, Beware. Isn't it interesting? We've had so many Beware in the first 4 Sun and Moon sets, and there's another one coming, I believe, in Crimson Invasion. Beware the Beware. They're invading. What do you do? Bear Hug does 40, can't retreat next turn. Superpower does 80, you can do 40 more. If so, you do 20 to yourself. Just throw a protection cube on there. There you go. Anyway, that's what I got out of my packs today. But again, for your chance to win either of these 2 code cards here from Primal Clash or Sun and Moon base set, answer the question of the day with hashtag QOTD in your comment down below. And next week, probably around Tuesday, if I can get back to the Tuesday uploads for news, we'll be doing the drawing to see who wins those code cards. Question once again is, what is your favorite Halloween costume? And I guess I did specify, or I did kind of broaden that by saying not just exactly Halloween, but costume in general. What would be your favorite costume, I guess, to wear for Halloween or to have someone else wear? Whatever. Favorite costume, basically. That is that. So, stay tuned hopefully in just a few hours' time for the next episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. But if you don't see it in a few hours, later on today, in let's say about 5 or 6 hours maybe, we'll have that up. And I'll see if I can get another one tomorrow. And I might hold off the TCG video until Friday. So I have plenty of time to sit back and record it, but I also got to prepare the deck for that. But all that being said, I guess we are done here for the day. So I want to say thanks for watching today's news update video thingy. Of course, if you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down below and leave any comments you want to leave based on what I was talking about, or if there's anything else you want to see on the channel at some point, just to kind of liven things up a little bit more. Let me know what you guys want to see. I want to give you guys the content that you're looking for, basically. And that's going to be that. So you can check out some more videos I have done. You can also subscribe to the channel for your daily Pokemon uploads and content and all that good stuff from Professor Chaz. But it is time for me to get rolling. Once again, thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.